All right, wild card weekend is upon us, and if you've done a bracket sheet like I have, we're gonna run through the games and sort of see what we got. We got the Raiders traveling to the jungle to take on the Bengals, young upstart Bengals. JJ Bortles, what do you say? Ceilings unlimited. Great wide receivers: Chase, Higgins, Boyd, arguably top three wide receivers in the NFL. Mixon underrated running back. They had a good young team. Team hasn't been there in a while. None of these players have. They're going to be excited. Just see how the first playoff moment is. And then you got the Raiders. Went through the Gruden saga, the Ruggs, yet they still persevered and made the playoffs, which is a tribute to them. And I think the spirit of the late, great John Madden, rest in peace, is going to be with them, and the Raiders are going to pull off the upset in the jungle. Now we have the Patriots going to Buffalo. The last time the Patriots went to Buffalo, I was so frustrated with McDermott watching that game. He played a nickel defense 60 to 70% of the snaps in that game, where New England only threw 3 passes and won the game. McDermott threw a hissy fit after the game in the press conference because he was being questioned. Did it ever occur to you to make an in-game adjustment? Like if they ran the ball, let's say 20 times in a row, put another extra defensive lineman out there and a linebacker and tell them you will have to pass the ball. But no in-game adjustments. On the other side of that, you got Belichick, who sits up there with Lombardi as the greatest two ever. He'll make any adjustment he needs to do to win. But in this game, I'm taking Buffalo solely because of Josh Allen. I think he is the stud that everybody expects him to be, and he'll show it in this game and pull out a win. So I'm taking Buffalo. Now let's take the Big Ben farewell train down to Kansas City, where it comes to a big halt. Steelers fans would love to see the fairy tale ending, but it's just going to end a little short because on the other side, there's a sheriff called Mahomes, and he has himself a Kelsey and a Hill. And if I had to pick a lock of the week, boom, boom, in this playoff weekend, it would be Kansas City over Pittsburgh. Let's jump over to the NFC, where we have the Cardinals and the Rams. This will be our second playoff game with division rivals. These two split, and Matthew Stafford, for as much as, he was in Detroit all those years, he's never won a playoff game. He's been disappointing this year. I thought this team was my early pick to win the Super Bowl. And we'll see how it goes. Arizona, Murray. To me, Murray is the scariest player in the NFL. He's like Lamar Jackson, but can pass the ball. And he is the X factor, but I'm going to go with the Rams in this. I just think the Rams have to win. That organization, they go against the football norm. They don't value draft picks whatsoever. They want people that can play now, and that's the way they're built, and they have them. So this is on Stafford to get his first playoff win, but I'm taking the Rams to do so. Now, my game of the week, Dallas Niners renewing the old rivalry. In the 90s, 3 straight years in the NFC Championship, everybody knew whoever won that game was going to win the Super Bowl, and did. Niners come in, Deebo Samuel is scary. He is just scary. Their defense, rough, tough, but they're traveling on into Dallas, where they have the defense that is going to travel with 3 running backs, a decent running game, good wide receivers, tight end. This is squarely on Dak Prescott. You got the team to win a Super Bowl. If they do not, it is you, Dak, because you got the team. Go do it. I'm taking Dallas. And now Philly, who has not beaten a team with a winning record all year long, travels to Tampa to take on the defending world champs, Tom Terrific. Little different look this time, Mike Evans, Gronk, you're going to have to rely on them. Some young guys, but let's face it, Brady can make young guys grow up real fast. And I just don't believe in Philly. Jalen Hurts, I think, although his stats are up with Lamar Jackson and Murray's and all those running quarterbacks, his name just doesn't seem to flow with theirs as much. But there's his chance to show, maybe it should. But I'm going to take Tampa Bay in this one. And there's my wild card picks.